Bucks making a change here. Paul's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. They set the screen. Over to the left wing. Bellinelli dishes to Okafor. Here's Prince. Just 5 to shoot. Vonleh. Another miss by Orlando.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Kicks it out to Paul. And it's McCollum in the corner. Fires the three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Schroeder passes to Bellinelli. They set the pick. The three. And it's Schroeder missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Thomas sets a screen for Paul. Here's Diallo. No good with the triple. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Bellinelli. They grab their own miss. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's 8 points for Noah Vonleh.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Here's Paul. Releases from the wing and drills it. Paul's got 15 points.
Tell you what, on any given night, Chris Paul can go absolutely bonkers, and this is one of those nights.
Right wing. Outside, Bellinelli. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And it's fair to say, Tyson Chandler, not the player he once was, but still a fantastic rebounder and eats up space and does everything you want from a big man. Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
And with Chandler, Greg, he still rebounds at a fantastic rate, even though he's the team veteran. As long as he gets minutes, he'll get you some boards.
And part of that is because he's always been one of the smarter rebounders in our league, just aware of how to set up and track the basketball after the shot goes up, and he makes great use of his length and strength.
Orlando making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Noah Vonleh. Lance Stevenson comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Farrell subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Farrell kicks to Stevenson. Here's the screen. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Paul for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's so aggressive offensively. I like his assertiveness. CP3 not taking 1 second extra to pull the trigger once he gets the pass.
From deep, Prince hits it from 3-point range. Prince has got 9 points.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
There's a good screen. Back to McCollum for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Zeller, who's checked in for the Bucks. Arthur comes in for Diallo. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Magic. Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. He feeds it to Okafor. Dunn kicks to Stevenson. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Like, it's been a long rebuild for the Magic, but they really feel they've got a plan in place.
Well, you've heard the front office talking that they're going to win at least 1 championship by the year 2030. And I got to say, that's an interesting quote, to say the least. I mean, I have heard of a 5-year plan, but a 13-year plan, I guess you'd call that building for the long term.
Shot by Zeller, no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Stevenson, a screen on Paul. Picked by Okafor. Farrell for 3. Bucks leading by 21. Paul with the ball. 18 points for him. Kicks to Arthur. Back to Paul. The Bucks working the ball around. Feeds to Arthur. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And the Magic benefiting from multiple first-round picks this summer. They needed the help.
Yeah, they did. And they need a big hit in the draft. I mean, they've lacked star talent, and we know this is a talent-driven league. Either you develop stars or you pull them into your fold. They've got to find some difference makers. There's no doubt about that.
There's the pick. And the pass to Stevenson. Got a hand on it. Paul outside. He dishes it to Thomas. And again, the Bucks miss. Magic shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Now, here's Dunn. Here's Stevenson. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, never giving up on the glass and getting an easy bucket as a result. Persistence paying off for Okafor.
It's McCollum on the wing. Offline with his 3.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
To the paint. Here's Stevenson. No problem on the jumper in close. Stevenson's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Picked by Zeller. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Baca comes in for Okafor. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Farrell. Here's Zeller. That one wide left. The Magic trailed by 19. Stevenson, a screen on Paul. Stevenson outside. Stevenson missing again. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Thomas a screen. And here's McCollum for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Siakam's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Dunn. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And really, Dunn is sensational at reading the defense off of screens. I mean, knows exactly where to be after the pick is set.
Paul dishes to Zeller. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 10 points for Cody Zeller.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Done with it. Chris Paul covering. Here's Ibaka. That 3 off the mark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Thomas a screen. From beyond the arc. The 3-pointer is right on target. Thomas got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
Here's Ibaka. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you really...
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Bucks on top, just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Ntilikina. Lance Thomas out there with Arthur. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off. That's 12 points for Cody Zeller. There's a screen. Siakam kicks to Dunn. Beyond the arc. Clock at 6. Porter. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the 2nd, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sam Decker comes in for Lance Thomas. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for McCollum. A nice shot by Zeller.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Dishes it to Porter. Well, the commissioner recently said the NBA will review, Clark, the one-and-done rule for college players. Any idea how that will change, if it will at all?
You know what? I'm not sure, Kevin. Quite honestly, when this rule was instituted about 10 years ago now, 10 or 11 years ago, I thought it would be good. I felt 1 year of college, if a guy was fully invested in that experience, would be better than no years. But I also understand college is not for everybody. And I'm actually of the mindset now that you should be allowed to leave right out of high school if you so choose. But if you do go to college, I would like there be a rule in place that there's a commitment to 2 years. I just think that would benefit all involved, the players, the universities, and I think the NBA would get a more mature and an NBA-ready prospect. That being said, I think we're going to end up, kind of where we are right now. I don't know if anything is going to change in the near future.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Orlando making some changes. Vonleh's checked in for Siakam. Bellinelli comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Chris Dunn. Screened by Ibaka. Here's Schroeder. Off target from outside.
I think these are the shots he's got to avoid taking. I mean, already struggling. He's not helping his team right now looking at those shots.
Here's more. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Screen by Ibaka. Lobs it up for Ibaka. But they get it back. Vonleh, the pass to Bellinelli. The dish to Porter. Inside. Out to the wing. Nobody near Schroeder. Sinks the three-pointer.
Tell you what, the defense has to be kicking themselves. Just a step late there, and the shooter made them pay for it.
And there's the feed to Arthur. Bucks passing it around. Decker kicks to Arthur. Takes the 13-footer. Bank shot, no good. The Magic trailed by 16. Ibaka dishes to Schroeder. Pass to Porter. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
The Bucks making a switch here. Diallo's checked in. And the change for the Magic. Farrell's checked in. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Orlando. Milwaukee leading by 16. And that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. That is his first foul of the game. Clark, we've seen the bench celebration become almost an art form in the NBA over the past few seasons. Are you surprised this is a thing now?
Not at all. Again, when everything is captured and documented and you're going to have creativity and attention-grabbing celebration. So it's just part of the landscape.
Ibaka outside. He kicks to Bellinelli. In the corner, Ferrell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, he's so creative with the ball and his ability to shake free from bigger guys to knock down those triples. Boy, that's a thing of beauty there.
Ntilikina can't hit.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Ferrell passes to Vonleh. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's a good screen. And it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Siakam is checked in for Orlando. Malcolm Delaney comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Arthur. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
The Magic trailed by 19. From the top of the key, count that bucket. Farrell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
And here's more outside. No good on that one. And Orlando the other way now. And here's Stevenson. Trying his luck deep. Offensive rebound. Siakam misses. Milwaukee leading by 17. Pass to Ntilikina. Swiped it away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
They set the pick. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And hate to make a mistake there. Have to stay focused.
Greg, I think they're just giving the game to him at this point. Can't make those kinds of errors.
That'll be a 5-second call.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Delaney kicks to Farrell. Pass to Vonleh. Shoots off the screen. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Ntilikina to the left wing. Arthur. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. And the Bucks lead by 19. Here's Delaney. Farrell for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Moore's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
You know, that's not how you distribute the ball. Needs to be more focused when making passes like that.
That'll be a 5-second call.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
A different look for Milwaukee. Ellis, he's checked in for more. And it's White in for Ntilikina. White dishes to Ellis. There's the pick. From deep. And it's White missing. The Magic trailed by 19. Here's Farrell. He feeds it to Vonleh. Back to Farrell. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Arthur. Now White. Ellis outside. Kicks it to Decker. Here's White. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Clark, we have seen an influx of players who function as point forwards for their team. How difficult is that to deal with as a defender?
I think it's really hard. I think it just speaks to the versatility of a player. If a guy has forward size but point guard skills, then I think that makes him more valuable to his team and more difficult to defend because he can start offense, not just for himself, but for his team. And that puts your defense in a little bit of a quandary as to how you're going to deal with that kind of versatility in terms of scoring and playmaking.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Arthur with it. Vonleh on him. Outside, White. Shoots over Schroeder. And it's White missing. The Magic trail by 20. Schroeder outside. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
White the pass to Ellis. Feeds it to Arthur. Back to Ellis. And the pass to White. Latrey. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. The Magic trail by 18. Porter a screen on White. There's the pick. 3 from Stevenson. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, White. Ellis with a screen on Schroeder. And White kicks to Ellis. A three-pointer, no good. Well, Orlando shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Oh, Porter in position. The shot misses. Bucks leading by 18. Outside, White. More and more we see coaches resting players to keep them from getting overworked. The benefits, Clark, are clear for the players, but is it something that is getting overused?
I don't know if overused is the right word, Kevin. I don't like to see it as much because I think there are other ways you can rest players. Games can be part of your strategy, but how about practices being more part of how you rest players? It got an awful lot of attention this past season, and for good reason. And I would think the coaches and players will adjust because it's not a good optics for your viewing public and your paying patrons to just arbitrarily do it. I understand it, but I think there's a balancing act that could be performed that would make it not appear as disruptive to the fans as it was this past season.
He dishes it to Arthur. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Six to shoot. White dishes to Decker. A three-pointer off the mark. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Porter. Here's Vonleh. Arthur grabs the board.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.